Hey, what's going on there? Caught me off guard. Sorry, not really. I knew I was shooting this video. So today what I want to do is share with you guys something that's somewhat of a mystery to a lot of people, and that's how to rank super fast in Google Maps. Sorry, I'm just bouncing around here on this road. I'm actually headed into the office to shoot part 2 of this video for you. So part 1 is going to be me here in the car on the way to the office, and part 2 will be me actually showing you step by step how to actually do this stuff. So again, we're going to be talking about how to rank super fast in Google Maps, and for a lot of people this really is a mystery. All right, they don't know how to rank in Google Maps. And if they know kind of how it works, they've never ranked themselves personally, or they just haven't been able to get high in Google Maps, right? And it's a shame. And it's a shame because, guys, we get a boatload of calls from Google Maps. I mean a boatload. I'm talking 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 calls a week from one site from Google Maps, all right? And essentially, it's like old school SEO. You're just spamming the shit out of Google by building these things that they call citations, which are nothing more than really old school directory sites, right? Except they're specifically for local business directories. And it's really the #1 ranking factor when it comes to ranking in Google My Business or the 7-pack, you know, the results there on Google when you see the maps, right? That's what we're talking about, how to rank there super fast. And it's really cool because the investment that we get from Google Maps is absolutely huge. The return that we get is insane, but yet almost nobody does it. And it truly baffles me. So today I thought I'd share exactly how we're able to get ranking super fast in Google Maps. And I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna show you guys some case studies, a couple different sites that we're ranking, the call volume that we're actually getting. I'll pull up analytic call tracking and actually show you the call volume that we're getting. And a lot of these sites, guys, I haven't touched for 3 or 4 years, and they're still bringing in a good amount of calls week in and week out, day in and day out. And essentially, all you have to do, again, is set up Google My Business and then just spam the shit out of Google. It's just like old school SEO days. So I'm going to show you guys again today how to get Google Maps rankings extremely fast. And if you already have Google Maps rankings, but maybe you're not in the A, B, or C spot, right? Not the #1, not the #2, #3 spot, maybe not even on the first page, but you are ranking somewhere. I'm gonna talk to you guys about something that we like to call authority citations. And this is really what you need in order to take yourself to the next level and get up in the A, B, or C spot inside of Google Maps. This is really the secret sauce. So I'll be sharing this with you. And so if you've already got Google Maps rankings, but they're not that great or they need improved, this is it. This will jump you up into that first, second, or third spot in the 7-pack there, and that's really where you guys are going to get all of your calls from, right, is being in those top 3 spots in the 7-pack. So I'm actually pulling up to the office here. Let me jump out and go inside, unlock the door, go inside, and pull up my computer, and I'll be right back with you guys. I'm going to show you exactly how to do this stuff step by step. So I'll see you guys in a second.
All right, I am here in front of my computer all set up and ready to go for you guys. So first things first, let's kick this thing off. I want to show you guys 2 case studies of different sites that have been generating 30+ calls per week just from Google Maps alone. And then we'll dive in. I'll show you exactly how to do this stuff step by step. We'll go through how to actually submit to Google My Business, as well as where to actually get your citations, the important things that you really can't goof up here, or you're not going to get the rankings, as well as the secret sauce, if you will, the authority citation. So let's jump right in. Here's a quick screenshot from analytic call tracking. What we use to track all of our calls for all of our client sites, all of our local lead gen sites, all of our video rankings, and everything that we do, right? Without being able to show a client what it is that they're getting from us, it's very hard to retain clients, right? So if you're a marketer and you're doing this stuff, you're watching this video, chances are you need analytic call tracking. So jump over. I believe they have we have a 7-day dollar trial going on over there. Just jump over, get in, check it out. You need to be using call tracking for your video. So you can see here's a screenshot from the actual interface, 30+ calls per week from this site for 3+ years. Right? 30 calls a week. This is worth a boatload of money to a local business owner, right? Here's another one. Actually, this is just an overview screenshot from the company's page. You can see here 37 calls in the last 7 days and 4,679 total calls that we've done from Google Maps through this one website alone. Here's another quick case study. This is in South Florida. We have a bunch of different tracking numbers set up. That's why this tracking, or why this screenshot looks a little bit different. We actually have a couple of different sites ranking in Google Maps from basically West Palm here down to Miami. So a bunch of little sites, and Miami's the big city there. So here you can see, again, 30 plus calls per week for 3 years. In fact, 47 calls in the last 7 days alone, and over 5,900 total calls we've generated for this client. All right, so the proof is in the pudding, right? This stuff works. It works super well. And Google Maps' #1 ranking factor is local citations, right? So what is a local citation? Honestly, guys, it's nothing more than we talked about earlier. It's nothing more than a listing on a local directory site. Essentially what you're doing is you're going out there and you're spamming the shit out of Google with all these local quote-unquote citation sites. It's like what we used to do back in old school SEO to get good rankings for our sites, right? Essentially, we're doing the same thing, except we're catering these to local directories and not just, you know, all over directories, right? So we're submitting to sites like Yahoo, right? So this is a citation. And specifically what we're looking for here is the name of the company, the address, and the phone number. All right, and these need to be consistent. Okay, here's one on Yellow Book. Again, name of the company, address, and phone number. And again, here's one on Yelp. Okay, again, the biggest thing you need to get right is the NAP. That's the technical jargon that everybody uses, and it just stands for name, address, and phone number. Again, it needs to be 100% consistent across all of the local directories, right? So here's just a quick screenshot, right? A recap of what I showed you just a couple of seconds ago. You can see here that everything is the same. The name of the business is the same, the phone number is the same, and the address is exactly the same, right? So guys, step #1 for this whole process to get listed is you just need to go submit to Google My Business. Let's jump out of this this slide share here, or this screen share presentation in Keynote, and let me jump over to Google and I'll just walk you guys through this really fast. It's super simple. So I'm at Google, and what I need to do is do a search for Google My Business here. Just pick this first result, click Get on Google here. And what I need to do is search for my business. So if my business is already listed, I want to be able to pull that up. If not, I'm just going to insert it, and you guys will see the results right here. So Honest AC Repair Miami. If I search for that, there's nothing listed, right? Nothing matches that. So if nothing matches your searches, just click none of these match. If one of them already matches, you guys can follow those on-screen prompts there. So next up, I'm just going to put in the business name, the region, the street address here. I'm just going to put in some fake information. Obviously, I'm not actually setting this up with you guys. All my sites are already, and my client site are already on Google My Business. Fill in the state here, the city. Let's put something in for the street address. Brickell Ave, I think is a street in Miami, yeah. Main business phone number, I'm just going to put in some junk here. I know 305 is the area code. And then category. So what you're going to do here is just search for your category. AC repair, and it's not listed here. Maybe air conditioning, we'll bring it up. Let's see. Get that in here. All right. Yep, so I'm going to choose AC repair services. And this last option, I deliver goods or services. If customers don't come to you, that's what you're going to want to choose, right? So if you're doing this for a dentist, obviously customers go to them, right? But if you're doing this for an AC repair company, they deliver goods or services to the customers at their location. So for some reason, it's not letting me proceed because I'm submitting fake information. Let me see if I can get this to go through. Let's see, I need the zip code. Unfortunately, I don't know it. Yeah, whatever. It's not going to work, right? So you guys get the point. So you're going to go through this. You're going to hit continue. It's going to ask you to continue filling out some information, adding in some other details about your business. And then you guys are going to get a postcard in the mail in about 1 to 2 weeks to that location that you put in for the address there. and I've been getting those actually typically in about a week. It's going to give you a URL to just go to. You log in to Google My Business and use the PIN that they give you to actually verify your submission, and you'll be listed, right? So that's it. Let's jump back over to setting up local citations. All right, so now that you guys know how to submit to Google My Business, the next step, step number 2, is just to set up these local citations. Again, we're going out there and we're just spamming the crap out of Google with all of these local directory listings, right? Called quote unquote citations. And this has been working the same for a really long time, years and years and years. Those screenshots and case studies that I shared with you earlier in this video, those are all from doing this exact process, and citations are the #1 ranking factor. All right, we've tested this stuff over and over and over again. So the question I always get from friends, from students, is where do you get citations from, right? So there's a ton of different choices out there: Yext, WhiteSpark, BrightLocal, Moz, WL Marketing, and I just want to walk you through real quick some things that you guys should be considering in the different price points. So Yext is $1,000 annually for their kind of grade A plan, and Yext, the way that they work is they submit actually to the sites directly or through some data aggregators, and it actually takes some time for your sites to actually get listed there. Next up is WhiteSpark. So it's my understanding that WhiteSpark actually does these submissions by hand, and they run $4 to $5 each. So you go submit to Yext, to Yelp, that's $4 or $5, right? If you go submit to Yellow Pages, again, another $4 or $5. And the same thing goes for BrightLocal.com. BrightLocal, I believe right now runs at about $3 each. And then you have Moz. So if you go check out Moz, it's moz.com/local. And basically they have one centralized location where you log in and they push out the citations to the 5 main data aggregators that all of these sites basically pull their listings from. All right, so this is a great option for just $84 a year to get on a bunch of different local directory sites. The big thing though about the data aggregators is realistically it takes anywhere from like 30 to 45, even sometimes 60 days for you to really get listed on all of these sites. So that's a long time for me personally. On most of the stuff that I do, I don't like working with the data aggregators. My 100% vote and full confidence for the last 3+ years has gone to WLmarketing.com. All right, so I always order the same package from them. They do 300 local citations for $120, right? So for $120, this is where I submit to. I did this for the 2 case studies that I showed you, right? And because of it, I'm getting 30+ calls per week. So $120 is a very, very, very simple, easy investment, right? With a crazy ROI for us. Okay, so if you guys are just getting started doing SEO for clients, this is an awesome service that you guys can go out and do for clients. It's so easy, and the results that you guys are going to be able to get your clients are amazing. Absolutely amazing, right? You can get the same results that I did. Okay, don't forget though, make sure that you always, 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 always use a call tracking phone number. Okay, using a service like Analytic Call Tracking, obviously we endorse them because we're part of that company, right? That is our product. Use Analytic Call Tracking and actually give your clients a login so they can go see what it is that you're doing for them, all the calls that you're generating for them. Okay, this is a crazy good hook strategy in order to keep your clients coming back to you over and over and over, and basically not letting them leave, right? This also works super, super well for lead gen sites. Absolutely game changer in terms of lead gen. You guys can set this up for a client and then charge them a per lead fee to run and manage their Google Maps listings, right? So the secret sauce, really, I told you guys I would share with you guys to get in the top 3 is what I like to call authority citations. So real quick, this isn't rocket science. Authority citations are essentially local city or county specific directories. Okay, so instead of Yext, maybe it's the local chamber of commerce in that area, right? And other local specific directories to that specific geolocation, right? And the second type are niche specific local directories, right? There's directories out there, for example, that only cater to like the service industry, right? They only cater to AC repair and appliance repair and things of that nature. Okay, so these aren't exactly easy to find. right? You're not going to just be able to go out to WL Marketing and say, give me these 300 citations, and when they bring them back, you say, all right, now I want some authority citations. They're not going to know what the heck you're talking about. All right, these take some digging, some research to actually find, right? You're going to have to go look for those niche specific citations and then those also local citations in your area. But lucky for you guys, as a bonus for checking out this video, I'm sharing my research below this video. All right, so this is going to give you guys a huge leg up, speed you guys up through the process, and save you guys just a boatload of time, and ensure that you guys can rank in Google Maps and rank super, super fast. That's it. Check it out below. Grab those resources. Is going to be awesome for you. And I'll also include a quick recap in my slides of today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Again, this is how to rank on Google Maps super, super fast and get a boatload of calls to your local business or a local business that you're working with. Talk to you guys soon.